Hello, this is Talon with Old Guy Stuff, and this video is help people remember how to set their analog watches. And as a disclaimer, no two systems, and that's what I call it, a system. No two systems are the same. So let me kind of explain that, okay? I'm going to show you two watches here. These were both bought as a set. And the system is different from the top watch and the bottom watch. These are totally different systems. So what I do to set the top watch is not going to work on the bottom. And what I do for the bottom watch is not going to work for the top one. Okay. So if you try one method and it's not working for you, watch the other video. I will have a link in the description. Okay. So the reason I decided that it's probably a good idea to make this video is because I forgot how to do these. And when I was looking online, the instructions that they had for this particular watch did not work. Okay, so let's talk about the basic parts of the watch first. In the middle here, we have the crown. That's the part you pull out and you can grip these little things here and turn it. Okay, and that's how you do your settings. Okay, and then up here we have button 1. That's what I'm going to call it, and we have button 2. And this watch has 3 subdials, much like the other watch, but these subdials are different. Okay, on the right side, this subdial is the 24-hour dial. Okay, so down below on this, it says 12. So anything between the 24 going along the right side to the 12 is between midnight going up until noontime. And anything after the 12 going towards the left and upwards and hitting the 24, well, that is afternoon and nighttime before midnight. And the 24 is the midnight. So 12 is noon, 24 is midnight. That's basically military time. Okay, so right now we are about 21:18 for our time if you actually thought about military time, or you could say 9:18 p.m. All right, so let's get to the settings then. All right, first of all, the crown is only going to pull out 1 click. All right, so let me pull that out. I've got it out 1 click, and notice when I pull it out, the second hand, which is over here, it stops moving. That's on purpose, okay? If I want to synchronize this to somebody else's watch or something, I'll usually wait until the second hand is up on the 12 position, and then at the right time, I would just push the crown back in, okay? And then the second hand would start up. Okay, so here's what's going on with this then. I'm going to turn this, and look at my 24-hour subdial here on the right. Watch this. As I'm going up and approaching midnight, it's approaching the 24. Okay. And then when I go past it, now it's going past the 24. So now this is like 0 to 2 a.m. Okay. Because each one of these little marks, these increments, are 2 hours. Okay. Well, I'm going to back this up for right now and get back to about 9:20. And I'm just going to go backwards. Some people say don't go backwards, but I didn't notice. I've never noticed that it hurt anything. Okay. Now I'm going to push that back in. Now, these other two that I haven't mentioned yet, these 2 subdials, this is the stopwatch. Okay, so the bottom part of the stopwatch is the seconds, and you'll notice it's running. Okay, and the top one over here on the left side, that is the minutes. Okay, but let me get the hour hand out of the way. Okay, let's just put that over here and get it out of the way. All right. So when I want to run the stopwatch, I push button 1. Now, I've already pushed it. That's why it's running. But if I want to stop it, push button 1 again. And you'll notice that it stopped the seconds on the stopwatch, which means it also stopped the minutes. It's just hard to tell because the minute hand moves so slowly compared to the second hand. Okay, so if I want to start it up again, I just push button 1 again. Okay, well, what happens when you want to reset? Okay, so when you want to reset, you push button 1 and then you push button 2. Well, I'm not pushing this yet. I'm going to tell you what's happening. Um, if I am on my minutes less than 30, then when it resets, you're going to see the hands go counterclockwise. If I'm after the 30, and this would be 30 minutes, then it's going to go clockwise. And what I am thinking on this, since I can't read the instructions, they're in Japanese, is that it's going the least rotational distance back to the 0 setting, which is up top for both of these dials. Okay, so now it's stopped. If I want to reset, I'm going to push the reset button. And watch, it's spinning backwards fast. And if you look at the minute hand, the minute for the stopwatch is also going backwards. There we go. We're set. Now, let me go ahead and get my time set back where I want it, which is 21:22. So I'm going to pull the crown out. Move this to the 22. Push the crown in, and I'm good to go. Hopefully this video helps you out. If it does not, you might want to watch the video for that other watch. Chances are one of them is going to help you. This has been Talon with Old Guy Stuff. Have a safe, happy, peaceful, wonderful day. Hit like and subscribe, and goodbye.